Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's time for another anime review. Welcome once again. I have a lot of them that I have to review, so I'm gonna hopefully record through all these. But this is another anime from the spring of this year, 2023. This is a long name, so bear with me. I got a cheat skill in another world and became unrivaled in the real world too. So that is the name to this one. It's an interesting series, to be honest. Um, it starts with like a guy being bullied, and it almost felt like it was gonna be almost all about that, about his traumas behind it and overcoming it, so on and so forth. Nothing to do with that. So I think I gave my first impressions, and those were my first impressions. Like, what is this about? Is it going to be focused on that? Is there going to be a different focus? And it definitely had a whole different direction that I didn't expect it to have. So, before anything, guys, if you haven't done so by now, though, please do subscribe to my channel. I am trying to post more regularly again. So, summer was horrible for me. I wasn't able to post, really record, was the biggest problem. I did watch a lot of series, so that's why I have a list of stuff to review. But we'll see. So make sure you subscribe. That's the best way to not miss the video. Give some love to the video by commenting, liking, and sharing. And let's talk. Let's talk about this series. Okay, again, I got to cheat in another world and became unrivaled in the real world too. This follows the story of Yua, and Yua again was an overweight kid who was being bullied by his family and his friends. And his grandfather passed away, and essentially he inherited did a home in another world. He's able to connect to this home through basically a closet, I believe. And in this other world, time passes slower as well as there's magic to it. Now, he trains, he's in the middle of a forest, and there's very, very strong beasts all around him. Well, he ends up getting very slim, and that's now his luck the entire time. Now, other than him having a complex of thinking that everyone's being way too nice or everyone is gonna bully him at one point, they don't really mention the fact that he was overweight past that point, to be honest, which is a little downer to be very very honest. But oh well. Now Yua, he basically makes two female friends of the main characters beyond that point. We have Yua in the magic world, which is Lexia von something. She's basically a princess. She he saves her from being attacked. I think up to this point, he's met another girl, Yuri, who is a demon person, does assassins, blah blah blah. There's a connection between them eventually, but the main girl is Lexia, and he really likes her, and she really, really likes him. Obviously, he saved her. She has an affection for him. A lot of misunderstandings there, but essentially, people consider them almost fiance at some point. Even though he's tries to be clear at that's not his intentions, but oh well. Um, that is in that world, which we see it every 2 episodes. We'll see an episode of him in that world. A lot of the other times he's in the other world, and I don't know. It's divided weird. It almost seems like he's in the magic world for about 2 3 episodes in the beginning, and only about 2 3 episodes at the end. And in the middle, he's like in the real world. He's back and forth in most episodes, but they don't do a lot of focus in both worlds. He's able to go to the real world, which is Earth, right? And in this real world, he has another girl who's very, very much infatuated with him, and that is Kaori Hujo. He basically saved her from some bullies as well in a convenience store, and um, she is also infatuated with him. She's I think the daughter of the president of her school or the principal, like someone on top. So she's able to move him schools, goes to a new school. Basically, everyone thinks that he's attractive except him. Everyone thinks he's cool except him. Again, that whole being overweight most of his life complex hits him hard in these scenes, but pretty much that is what happens with him. Um, there's other girls that he meets. It almost feels like he builds two different harems, and that, in a nutshell, is this series. Um, is there more to it? Yes. In the magic world, he ends up fighting some characters, saving more people, so on and so forth. In the real world, he has the whole reconciliation with his siblings. They're being bullied at one point. He saves them from being bullied. There's a lot of growth that they try to add to this character, but it almost seems like he never grows. He's still stuck in the whole, oh, I used to be fat and blah 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 blah. And I get it. I get it. It's something that affects your life, and if it's continuous for years being bullied, it makes you like that. But it feels like his character didn't grow too much from the beginning to the end. He it didn't seem like there was no human side to him. Like there was no remorse, there was no anger, there was no, and I'm not saying I want a revengeful character, but at the same time, it seemed like he was a pushover almost the entire time without them basically saying it. But yeah, that's what it seemed like, and it was a little bit disappointing to be honest. But oh well. Harem wise, it's not the best series when it comes to it being a should I watch this? If I don't have enough time for other stuff, I would say nah. I mean, you can skip it to be honest. I watched most of it while doing some side jobs to be honest, and I'm glad that I did not gave it more attention than I should have given it. So I'll give this one a 5.5. I'm so sorry if I'm insulting your favorite series, but it just wasn't for me. So 5.5 out of 10 is what I give it. I don't think it's that bad, but it didn't do so well in the season for a reason. So thank you guys so much for watching this. If you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing, and I will see you guys next time. Like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.